Good morning. Taking care of my teeth right now because, well, they're fake, but they can still get, anyways. We have a busy day ahead of us. Lots going on with car builds, with the business, with the merch auto business. And remember, this is the behind the scenes channel. This is where I show you guys and explain the inner workings of DDE, the business side, as well as some of the nonsense. So if you're looking for a main channel video, something crazy and produced, this is not it. This is the raw, real, teeth brushing channel. Well, no, not necessarily, but it is raw, it is real. And in this video, I'm gonna explain to you what's going on and address some of the things I've seen in the comment section. Now, the truth is, not everybody wants to know all the details, and that's okay. But if you want to know, I want to explain them to you because I love the process of building a business. I love seeing things come together, make it happen, because for years, I felt like I was not doing what I was supposed to do. I was trapped in this corporate wheel and believed in nothing what we were doing. Like, I literally every day hated it because it was all bullshit, as most corporations are. But there's a reason for that. Well, it's really simple. If you work at a big company and you think, man, they run things really dumb here. Well, they have to, because they have to make it scalable. They have to have a system and a process for literally everything that can be replicated. There is no room for individual thought. That would be at senior leadership. Because if we all made our own decisions, then the experience for the customer would be different. When you walk into a Starbucks or a McDonald's, ideally, it's the same setup, same location, same training, same process for literally everything. And that's how you scale it. The downside is it kills innovation. And if your brain works beyond the lines, it will burn you out really, really quick, as it did for me. I'm not gonna lie, I try to do the same thing here at DD by putting systems in place. But some things are hard to make systemized, like anything that's creative. You can't go to an artist saying, okay, John Lennon, I need you to write 55 songs today to meet our corporate target. He's gonna tell you to fuck off. But you need to have some sort of system so that when John Lennon writes that song, it can get delivered, which is all what I do on DDE. Damon is lead creative. Damon has such a vision for it, and it's organic. I will think about what I'm gonna say before I say it in a video. I'll plan the whole thing out. Damon grabs a camera, makes an amazing video, and there is no pre-planned plan. He finds it in the moment. However, what I am good at is the structure behind it, the editing system, the brand deal system, all the things that have to be in place to make sure it gets delivered on time, on budget and things like that. So that's why we work really well together. But that's another reason why we always don't film together. And recently people are like, oh, Damon and Dave aren't filming together, something going on. No, it is all good. But the benefit is I can also make videos, so give Damon a break, especially behind the scenes or even main channel, because we daily upload. And it's not like it was 5 years ago where all these cars we haven't bought yet. We've owned a lot of cars. It's not like what it used to be where you just make a video out of thin air and people watched it. It takes more effort, more thought planning, and it's just not as easy to make as much videos, but the benefit is there's two of us. So Dan can be home, I can come down here, we can rotate, and then when something cool is happening, like a gumball rally, a road trip, anything big, of course, we'll do that together. But for the individual videos, it makes more sense to divide and conquer, a term we often use. All right, morning routine. This is the Westin Anaheim. They upgraded to Nespresso, which is actually really good coffee, some water, and then I grabbed this battery charger. These are the batteries we use for our Sony cameras. I can usually make a whole vlog with one, but I have the triple charger I bring with me because I can plug this into a USB-C in the car and keep batteries charging. And this is pretty much it. All I need is the batteries and a camera, which I have right here. This is all you need to have a YouTube channel, that and a MacBook to edit. But honestly, a lot of people go far into the actual production side of editing. As things have changed over the years, you've noticed we've done less like slow-mos and things like that because we look at the retention. So we can see on YouTube, when you upload a video, it'll show you a graph. And when we have like a montage that's long, like 30 seconds, people will drop off, they'll skip past it, which YouTube doesn't like. So you see less montages. People are more about dialogue, storytelling, and obviously the visual action. And this channel specifically, you notice we talk a lot because it was the stories channel, now it's behind the scenes, so it's more narrative versus, filming action. Unless something crazy happens, but if something really crazy happens, odds are that'll be the main channel. Okay, let's go to work.
That guy right there, that used to be me. Surfing the web, browsing the internet, just trying to buy stuff without any protection, not knowing that there were hackers and all types of nefarious actors trying to steal my information. But then I got hooked up with today's sponsor, NordVPN. NordVPN's mission is to make the internet a better place than it is today. It should be free from online threats, censorship, and surveillance. With NordVPN, you can become safer online with one single click. Stay safe from phishing, scams, and malware with Threat Protection Pro. Nord also has 24/7 customer support to help when whenever you need it. They also have a 30-day money-back guarantee for all users, and there's dedicated apps for all major platforms. With one account, you can protect up to 10 devices. Our lives are increasingly online. You need to protect yourself today with NordVPN. Get this exclusive deal with 4 months extra here at nordvpn.com/dailydrivenexotic. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. You guys don't want to miss out on this. Go to nordvpn.com/dailydrivenexotics.
By the way, if you want, this van will be for sale very, very soon. Let me explain why. Yeah, I don't have a fun explanation. We have 2 vans, we don't need 2 vans, we don't use 2 vans, we use 1 van. We bought this one because I crashed the green one. That's rebuilt, and we had the both of them. And as I look through our expenses, and the insurance, because we're Canadian, is like $300 a month. The vans are paid for, but I'm like, why are we paying for 2 vans? And Damon and I are like, I actually don't know. So once in a while we'll go through and be like, okay, do we need to get rid of some stuff? Like, do we need 2 vans? So we'll sell this one. The green one has so much like of a story on the channel. Obviously it's our first OG van we bought right after COVID ended. And it's been rebuilt 3 times. It's been all over the country. And it has just so much of a story. It has the roof and all that. But I will pull out the air suspension. It's hilarious, it's cool. But the design of air suspensions, they suck and they fail, especially when you start driving over speed bumps. We've popped like 5 or 6 bags, so we're gonna put the stock suspension back in the green van and keep that one and this bad boy for sale. $12,000. If you want this, hit up Guy at dailydrivenexotics.com. It is a 2019 Caravan GT with 120,000 miles. Okay, maybe 10,000. 10,000. I paid 12,000, so you can have this van for $10,000 if you want it. It's got the DDE history to it. It has the livery on the outside. I put a bunch of money into it to make sure it's all dialed in, and yeah, it could be yours for the low price of $10,000 US. I will even include a full tank of fuel. Having a team is like having a bunch of teenage children. So they borrow the vehicle, they use it for work, and then whenever I come back into town, I grab the van. Every time, I kid you not, it has no fuel in it, so that's okay. They've been working really hard. As you guys know, if you don't know, I'll explain it again. All of our merch that I'm wearing right now is now fulfilled in-house. So when you go to ddemerchgarage.com, it is us, it is Guy, Isaiah, or Anthony hand packing every order at the HQ in Compton. And it's been pretty cool to watch that process. They've been packing orders like crazy. They're all caught up right now. So right now, if you want, go below, click the link in the description, grab some merch. Sizes, we are getting low on certain sizes, but go check it out. When we drop stuff, it does tend to sell really fast. So if you're on the website looking and you're like, yeah, I'll think about it. Obviously I have an incentive to sell you stuff, but I would say don't wait, especially the hype stuff. And yeah, that's basically the update with our merch business. We have new stuff coming. I've taken that role on. So in the past, we had companies we worked with that led it. And it's never checked the boxes. And I don't blame them, I blame us because we're busy. So when they ask us to approve something, it can take us a long time to get back to them. So I thought, well, why don't I take this on? So I'm gonna hire a team of in-house designers. So in the past, we used a third party for everything. And they have multiple clients, it takes more time. So I wanna do merch at a much higher scale than what we're doing now, because you guys asked for it, and I see you guys wearing it, and it makes me really happy to see that. And there's a business there. So I've hired some people, tested some people, some more to come on that as well. We're hiring in Canada. So if you're Canadian, pay attention. I'll explain that since I've done this, what we're hiring for and in what city. We are in Long Beach. Yeah, so we have an office in Calgary. We've had it since like 2017. We don't film there for obvious reasons. I am there quite often, about twice a month. You'll see me at the office. So if you want to come work with us and you're a media person, meaning you have the ability to edit, create, organize media. What does that mean? Well, if I have to explain it too much, you're probably the wrong person for the job. But essentially, we want to build our team for ability to have DD content in more places in front of more people. So you've got Snapchat, TikTok, and there's more actual things like the Roku streaming platform. It all takes people to use those tools. Now there are assistants now with AI, thing like that, but it still needs a person to organize, manage, schedule, edit. Like when you use captions for AI captions, they've gotten really good, but they're not perfect yet, especially when it comes to like automotive. When I say a car name it might not get it right. So there's still human input, but also it's just managing the schedule, managing media, when to post, what to post. So if you have extreme experience doing this already and you're in Calgary, hit up Ryan at dailydrivenexotics.com. That's RYAN at dailydrivenexotics.com. This is not an entry level. This is not an intern position. This is not willing to learn. This is not, I've got my own Instagram and I post videos. This is, I've done this for other companies. I'm organized, I'm systematic, and I will do it better than you morons can do it. That's what I want. And we are here at Evan's spot.
You have arrived.
Oh, he's closed the gate on me, son of a bitch. You can see his GTR over here. So Evan has a transmission shop. He also has all these buildings over here, so there's multiple businesses. And I love the decals he did on here. Very expensive. That's $15,000 to wrap those windows. Everything is expensive in California. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. VIP right here. It's like being at the club.
Same thing. VIP, you're in.
All right, I'll see you soon. There he is! Oh no. How you been? Good?
As I stick it in the camera.
If you hit the camera, I'd be impressed. Don't I have two?
I mean, we're lucky to have any. It's a dartboard in the middle of an empty old apartment.
Evan and I are talking about some business stuff we're working on right now. I'm borrowing wheels. You've already seen the video that came out yesterday. I borrowed his GTR wheels for my SLS because my L13s aren't ready yet. So the boys are mounting them right now. These cameras are strong, man.
That went well.
Oh. Evan has all these random spaces. It's a building, so Evan's transmission shop was built, what year was this building built? 60s or 50s?
It has to be the 50s.
It used to be a Buick dealership, so it has this apartment above for like an employee room and whatever. And it's all these small little areas, and I get lost here all the time, but there's a transmission shop down there. There's all those parking areas. It's actually huge. This apartment is
Creepy.
and by the way, it's not where Evan lives. However, we're talking like, if you wanted to put some money up here, you could make a really cool place because it's big. But somewhere along the line, somebody may have lived here. Someone may have kept their food in here. Their tinfoil.
I mean, the fridge is even still here. Nothing.
Nothing. Have we shown up here before on the channel?
Long time ago.
Oh, we did. Okay. Yeah, like, and it just, some of the lights don't work.
Same as it was then.
So it's just creepy.
Here since. It just needs to get gutted and redone. It'd be nice.
The last person who played here was, her name was Candy, and she won.
I can imagine what candy was. Visually.
There they are. There's my borrowed wheels. It'll look a lot better than the wheels that are on there right now.
What's on there now? Just
The factory silver ones.
Probably all sunk in.
Yeah. I imagine it's the same bolt pattern.
We'll find out.
I'll find out when it does. And you got spacers as well?
Yeah, they're at the HQ though.
Oh, shit, are they really? Fuck, I didn't know that.
We can go get them while these guys are doing this.
I have to. Found them.
They're stuck together.
So are these the ones that use longer lug nuts, or these bolt on, then he bolts your lug nuts to these?
Just use longer.
Oh shit, so we need to get lug nuts.
It's alright.
I don't know why Evan has so many iPads. We should probably ask some questions later, just not now. Speaking of selling vehicles, so I announced the van's for sale. This car is for sale, and I had a buyer on it who flaked once, then came back to me saying that I really want the car. Sorry, I just bought a home. He's probably watching this right now. He blocked me as well. I'll tell you all about this. He bought a new home, wanted to buy the car, so I'll give you $20,000 deposit, pay the rest in July. And I was like, sure. It's not going anywhere right now. It's a done deal, it's clean. Send the wire information. Yep, I'll wire you right now, $20,000, hold the car till July 25th, pay the rest. Cool, cool, cool. And then all of a sudden, nothing. So I texted him, my text went green. And then I got my wife's phone, I typed in his number and it was blue.
That's what happens when you don't actually have any money in your board.
Well, why would you waste my time? So anyway, I didn't get scammed or anything like that, but it is a flake and it's annoying because I could have just taken care of it. So this car will go back to Canada. It'll go to August Luxury Motor Cars and they'll list it there. So if you want to buy this car, it goes from there. Now it is a European car. So it was imported from Japan. So if you're a buyer in the US, obviously you have to understand that you have to figure out how to import it because this is not a US car. So I'll put that out there just in case you are interested. Ideally, a Canadian buyer, it's really clean because in Canada, we have a 15-year rule for imports. Down here, you've got 25. It's 2007. So I think you can do like a certain way of importing it legally where you do it as like you're allowed 100 miles per year or something like that. I'm not sure. But down here, technically you'd have to wait till 2030 to register this conventionally. So I'll leave that with you guys. This is an epic car. It would not be the worst car in the world just to have, just to keep, because it looks so sick. However, we are a channel that makes money off videos, and the cars need to earn their keep or they gotta go. Except for that car, that's just a legacy. And then Isaiah's 997, we do need to get this handled for him, get it registered. I'm not sure what he's waiting on. He was doing the insurance thing, and I think he figured that out. So when he gets here, he starts at noon today. I'll ask him how we can expedite this and get him driving this car this week, because he's had it for a month and I'm sure he wants to drive it. I think he had a problem because he's a bit younger, he's 28, and the insurance companies were putting him through the ringer on it. Insurance is hard, especially in California. I can't help him with that, that's all on him. I'm not an American, I'm Canadian, so I don't even have the ability to get insurance down here. We have an international policy that covers Canada and the US. It's very expensive. The average car we have, there he is $800 a month, even the lower cost ones, because of that. Hey, your car, how are we gonna get that registered? What are we waiting for?
In order to register it, it needs to be insured. You can't insure it, or you can't register it without insurance.
So what do you need to do that?
Nothing. I've just been trying to find the best rates that I could for a car like that.
Is it expensive?
Not too expensive. It ranges anywhere from like, I'd say like $250 to like almost $400, depending on.
Damn, a month?
Yeah, if you want like basic liability or if you want full coverage. So it just depends. Like, obviously, I wouldn't get basic I would get full.
You gotta get some coverage, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just trying to find the best rate for that, and then once that's done, we'll get it dialed in. And then we still have to find the front plate for it too. We haven't found that yet.
You have the back plate though?
Yeah, we have the back plate.
Maybe it didn't come with it.
It was sitting under the seat, and that's another thing that I was asking myself. I was like, what if it didn't come on a front plate?
It might not have. We have to go back and watch those videos when Dan first looked at it.
It's funny because I was watching them the other day. It was cool to watch like the build series on that again. Kind of hits a little different now.
For sure. Mm-hmm. If you guys haven't seen that video, we surprised Isaiah at a Cars and Coffee. Were you expecting that at all? Did we get you? Did Damon get you?
Dude, it's hard to surprise me like that because, you know, I'm always like around you guys. I'm always here. I'm always there, and like, I don't know how you guys pulled that off. And like literally when everyone was like congratulating me, I was like, everybody knew it set me, and I was like, like, dang, you guys got me good, and you guys made me cry on camera.
The funny thing about surprising somebody is you're literally lying. Like you're lying to somebody that trusts you the entire time to pull it off. So there's always a weird paradigm with that. Okay, well, we'll talk off camera about some plans for that. I mean, we're in California and you're driving a Porsche. Like, there's no way around it, but
Yeah.
I think we can help you with that. I think I might have an idea off camera. Well,
Yeah,
can somebody help me open this? Because it says to Damon and I from somebody in, it looks like, Nevada, which means it could be a gift or a huge cease and desist order. I don't know yet.
Let's see.
We do get mail from time to time from you guys. We don't always unbox it on camera, but really appreciate it. In fact, a lot of the art on our walls is from you guys. So let's see what we got today. I have to plug the merch again while we're here. If you want to come to the store, we're open Monday to Saturday, 12 to 8. And we had a full restock recently. And this is it. So anything we have now in these 4 walls is the final of everything that's listed. There's no more restock. There's no more third-party warehouse. So we are moving through it. Some of the really heavy hitters like the SVJ hoodie. And it's a nice thick weight, really high quality with the nice thick drawstrings. Seeing is believing. If you can come here and look at it in person, great. If not, buy it online, and we do have a good return policy. Let's see what we have here.
I think it slides out as well. Yeah, it slides out.
What is this?
Whatever it is.
It's definitely artwork.
It's packaged really good.
Jason artwork.
What's that?
Jason, and this is artwork.
Jason artwork.
He's a tagger.
I'm really excited for whatever's in here. So this is from, I'm not gonna dox his address. So we have a package from Jason in Reno, Nevada. Attention, Damon and Dave. So I'm not committing mail fraud by opening this right now. Oh, surprise in the mail.
What is this?
Oh.
Is it for me?
Should we just hang it like this on the wall? It's artwork.
It's from Jason.
Cut these.
Now Jason really packed it in. Here, we'll be right back.
Just paper.
All right, we're back. Bro, what? I see the F12 bonnet open.
Is it the quadriportion?
Yeah. What car is it? Oh yeah, that's sick. Oh my god. That's sick. Come back in the light here. Can I put it over here? Oh yeah. So is this paint?
Oh wow.
Bro, that's paint.
Dude, this is so sick.
Jason, thank you. Damon is gonna love this. This might have to go in his garage at home. The tricolors on the side.
Sick.
Yeah. Dude.
Hey guys, big fan of the channel and been following for a long time. I am recently retired deputy sheriff and can finally focus on my true passion, art. I have been wanting to do painting for you for a while now and finally got one done. I have plans to do many more and already have another one in the works, so stay tuned. I also wanted to thank you for your support and respect for law enforcement, even though they don't always do the same for you. So again, thank you. Jason.
So I'm not gonna show his phone number to blow him up. I'll show his Instagram. Jason, that's his Instagram right there. If you guys want to hit him up, he did that. Jason, huge thank you. It's really cool. It's really cool because you literally did the thing that I love when people do, which is just give something with no expectation. You sent us this gift.
Look what he did. Damon, Dave, and Evan. He put DDE.
He gave us this genuine gift without like it'd be nice if you mention it in the video and all that, because sometimes people will send you things and it's kind of like, it's called being backdoored. And this is and this is what I love. It's like truly, this is like, hey, I value the channel. Obviously, he worked in law enforcement and wanted something nice for us. So, Jason, genuinely, thank you very much. I would love it if we could partner with you and sell these. Now, we'd have to remove a shield off of this to not get into trouble, but would you guys at home, if I partner with Jason and we did a collection of, say, 25 of these, would that interest you? Comment below. So it's a concrete wall, and we already had something in the wall from previous tenants, so we just thought we'd put it there. It might not live there forever. It is a bit high, but
The contrast is great.
the contrast on the black wall is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It looks way crazier in person than on the camera right now, but
You can't tell how vivid it is on the camera.
dude, it's so vivid. Oh, there she is! Looking good, Evan! Look at the bounce on that thing. It's terrible. The trip came off the roof. But we do need to find some lowering springs. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but for now we'll stop. Just to come back to you for a second, the whole 599 issue. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to come across as a downer by any means. It's just the reality when you sell cars, and if you've ever sold anything, you might know what I'm dealing with. The downside is it makes you cynical and not trust people. So when someone says, yeah, let's do a deal, you're always like, eh. Well, even now, we've had brand deals, like 7-figure brand deals, multi-year brand deals that we've negotiated. We had lawyers involved, and it was all going good. And at the last minute, someone just all of a sudden just ghosts you, and like, things happen, right? The economy changes, tariffs came in, we've had brands not pay us, but communication will solve most issues. If you're struggling, I get it, like, things happen. But when someone just ghosts you or blocks you, it's like, bro, just be like, hey man, I don't have the money, I'm so sorry. And I'm not a dick, I'd be like, all right, moving on. But it's always the runaround that makes things frustrated. So try not to be cynical, try to see the positive in every situation, every person you meet. And I like to use the term, prove me right. Prove me that I'm right about you. Don't prove me wrong.
You're not gonna do anything with those. The keys are in it.
Making shit happen on vans. What a concept.
Back to stock.
Yeah, I mentioned the audience, 10 grand, that's for sale, you can buy it. We'll leave the Caravan GT branding on it. So you want a sick van?
How much for that, Larry?
Well, she's not for sale.
Oh.
Slowly roll. Woo. Don't worry, the wheels are staying. Well, it was fun. What the hell? What happened over here? Who's been driving the van and damaging it?
What now? Who did that?
Well, it wasn't me this time. But I wreck it majorly. I don't do this little bullshit dings and we have that and also the door. We had someone working for us for a short term and they did that to the door, which led to their demise. But anyway, that was from a lift arm. And then you're watching this right now, I know you're watching this, and then they try to hide it. This is like 6 months ago. And it's not Tim, so don't get in the comments and start saying that.
Yeah, I was just calling.
Look at my previous conversation. You can fuck the van up. You can damage something. You just gotta be like, hey, I broke the door or I scratched it. And I'll be like, okay, cool, thanks for letting me know. Things always fall apart when you hide them. Those are for me, thank you.
That's what we need.
949.
Are they metal or plastic or rubber?
They're metal, plastic, rubber.
They're metal on the inside so they won't fail.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're
rubber.
You want to get a metal, if you're gonna track this car, which we're not, you want metal, because these at the trackways fail.
Metal, yeah.
How much were these? Damn.
Yeah.
Couldn't give
Is that with your employee discount?
No, I'm playing this.
Just joking, we're just joking. So these are TPMS sensors that go inside your wheel. And I assume there's an internal battery that once it runs out, the sensors are garbage.
I would assume.
And then this glues in the side. Yeah, do you glue this in or how does it sit in there?
What, in the wheel?
In the wheel.
Just like pressure.
Oh really? So it's not glued in
Yeah.
there, so that just sits there. And then this thing obviously absorbs pressure and can tell you what your reading is.
Yeah.
This is a requirement now, isn't it? Like all cars have this, even cheap Honda cars.
It's normal now.
But when you're driving a car, you have a low tire, you can feel it if you're paying attention. How much are these?
I don't know.
Like $100 each.
Oh, they are?
It must be, I don't know.
I had them Ubered to us, I don't know.
And then you gotta screw on the valve stem.
What are you torquing that to?
Yeah, what's the torque to? Those are cool. That's slightly terrifying. Right? Yeah. So we're gonna learn about having a garage in a shop. We learned this. It's like a boat. You're better off to have a friend who has a shop and you come and you use their shit then you leave than doing all this yourself and having to pay for it all. Thanks guys.
No problem.
And like that, we have reveal wheels. Now, ChatGPT told me they don't fit, but Evan and I verified they do fit, hopefully. They're pretty sick factory wheels, hey?
Those tires have 11,000 miles on it.
They're terrible, the Pure Zeros. They're one of the worst tires you can get. Cup 2s in the front, trash in the back. Do you like P0s?
No.
Any tire that's ever let us down on the channel, it's always been a P0.
Those are all they had available.
Yeah, it's a weird size. I did get some Cup 2s for the AL13 wheels. The wheels are gonna be sick. They're just a very complicated process for finishing. It took an extra week and a half. So hopefully that's done the next day or two. This is the best. We're doing this the old school way.
Hit it with the Beat Blaster 5000.
This is what we used to do back in the day. Don't put your fingers in there.
Yeah, no worries. It's not air.
Get the cheetah. Cheetah, cheetah. What could go wrong? Poof!
Get the rag stuck in between.
Okay, you got it?
I'm ready.
There you go.
No.
Want to grab
It's
a
almost,
strap?
yeah.
Gotta hit it one more time.
Needs more time, yeah.
So we tried the old way, like this, and that didn't work, so we tried it again, and well, that didn't work either. Shit.
What a bitch.
Okay,
Alright, we gotta break the other bead now. This is why you bring it to a tire shop. You just learned that, hey? Fuck this. Tires is miserable. This is why no one wants to do this ever.
Yeah.
Like that. This side.
Right now, somebody at home is watching and they're commenting right now that works in a tire shop. No offense to us.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I can do that in 5 minutes. Well, then come here and do it.
Yeah.
Because nobody in this room wants to do this right now.
What was that?
Oh, the valve.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's try this.
It's 1 o'clock right now. I gotta film this whole reveal video and get it to Jamie and have it up for tomorrow morning. We have brand sponsor commitments and just an upload schedule. So they're being homies by helping me out, but this is one of the things you have to deal with sometimes with these delays for dumb reasons. Like we had all 3 done, they're in the van right now. It's the last front tires being a pain in the ass. But if we go to a tire shop, it's not gonna happen right away. We're gonna have to wait in line, you know. But the trick is not to give up. All right, let's go, baby.
Oh, it's going.
It's going.
Yep.
It's going.
Working.
It's working.
It's working. It's
Going. I
coming.
can see it.
It's coming.
I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, baby. Open the yay!
Yeah.
That was a really lame yay. I wish I didn't do that. That was easy. Let's do it like that next time. So this is what fails on a 10-speed truck transmission.
Yeah, and like the bigger Allisons.
So all the gears go inside this?
Some of the clutches do, and what happens is this particular set here ends up cutting through these grooves, which are what hold the clutches in place. And also, you'll see like this one here starting to get worn in there. You see those little notches? The clutches will start to hang, which causes the transmissions to bang.
Huh.
So every 10-speed, be it a Ford, a GM, all have a weak point at this drum. That's
What's this
why-
worth to replace?
Well, I mean, a dealer just does the drum. I think they charge like $4 or $5 grand by the time you're done. But while you're in there, you might as well build
Do the
it,
whole
do
thing.
it right. Yeah. So that's about 10.
Damn.
Anywhere.
But once it's done, you're good.
Yeah, pretty good. One company has an anodized version, which is kind of iffy, and then another company just came out with a pressed-in insert that's hardened, so the clutches can no longer cut through. That's the real solution.
Can you make that out of billet?
By
On
the
a
time
mill?
you cut this out of billet, it would have to be 2-piece to make it feasible in price, and by that point it doesn't make sense. So the insert's the way to go. You can do the insert for probably $100
No shit.
instead.
It's funny how there's always a small thing that causes a massive failure. Thanks for letting me borrow your wheels.
No problem.
You have stuff to do today, so I'll see you
Yeah.
maybe tomorrow or
I
tonight.
gotta go look at a home.
Yeah. We're moving out of
Yorba Linda.
Yorba Linda to Orange County possibly. What's the
Well, it's
address
still
of the
Orange
What's
County.
the address of the new house?
1880.
Hell yeah. That's an old guy. Why does it always say old guy? Wait. Got the Maybach now, 580. Life of luxury, also an old guy. Damn it.